Alright, my NG build for this video is all revolved around this overclock right here, which is microconductor add-on. And everything is electrified. Shooting my platforms or turrets adds electricity. So everything that I've picked is kind of according to that. And then I've also picked expanded ammo bags. So I have more ammo to shoot platforms. That adds to AoE and damage. And then that kind of covers the small to medium targets. And then the shard diffractor I picked up, and this is my like single target kill. Like this is Praetorian, and I've added like armor breaking, and it adds more damage to electrified targets. It kind of covers all your bases. For the sentry guns, I like double with fast building speed and expanded magazine size with the Hawkeye system, and then I take the grenade drone, and the platform gun I just load up with as many platforms as I can. The key here is don't take repellent, because we want enemies walking on our platforms because they're going to be electrified. And then the perks, it's all up to you. I like dash the most here, but it's really up to you. You can min-max however you want there. Cool, let's get in it. Alright, we're back. We're playing some Deep Rock, and I'm playing Engineer, and I'm playing with Vava, which is a new player to Deep Rock. And we're playing Has 3 escort mission, and I don't normally play this low of a Has, but I'm playing with a bunch of newbies. We got 2 scouts, a driller, and I'm on NG. So normally Has 3, you're like, oh, Has 3 is no big deal, but Has 3 is actually, I think, pretty good difficulty if all of your teammates are brand new. And I'm running 2 sentries. This little gun here, I don't know what it's called. I don't know the names of anything, honestly. I could maybe look it up after I'm done. Well, that platform's a little high, but I'm gonna just try to get some platforms underneath some of these minerals, and I'm hoping that these scouts know that that's their job to collect that stuff. I would say Scout and Engineer are my 2 most played classes, but I also really like Driller. I haven't really touched NG too much, but I'm just trying to point out this stuff. I'm expecting the Scouts to get on it, but the Scouts like standing here just trying to get these testicle seeds into the into Molly, or I can't remember the name of this. It's been a long time. I used to play tons and tons of Deep Rock, and believe it or not, my one single Deep Rock video has more views than any TF2 video I've ever made, which is so hard to believe. I think if I was really smart and I was like trying to make it as a YouTuber, I would have seen that Deep Rock did well, and I would have hit it when the iron was hot. But at the time, I was trying to be trying to get into competitive TF2, and you know, Deep Rock's great, it's fun, and we have some great games, and this game ends up being really funny and cool, so I wanted to kind of do like a full length game here on Deep Rock and talk about the different intricacies of you know, this class and how to play, but it's more so just for entertainment. And you'll probably see some more Deep Rock because me and Baba are playing. We're playing Deep Rock, and I'm trying to get his level up so we can get to Has 4 and eventually Has 5. That's the level I like to play on. But you need teammates that can play at that level, and if you don't have, you know, your guy promoted, then it's like, yeah, it's gonna be way more difficult just because all their weapons are way weaker, and it makes it way harder. But okay, we started the escort mission. And my job as NG, especially with Scout, only if you have Scouts, is to put platforms underneath all the minerals that we need to mine. And that applies to anything that I want mined. So I'm going to get a sentry down. I like to do this. I don't necessarily want to get both sentries down. I put my flares out, and I'm also on Beastmaster. And I always go for the guards because they survive the longest. I've tried using Beastmaster on every single type available of these like grunts and these little spider guys, and yeah, guards seem like they're really the only ones that can hold up. The slashers, you know, they do a little bit more DPS, but in the long run, feel like the guards do more just because they stay alive for like 10 times longer. Nice. Now it's probably time to recall. Oh man, we got a detonator. That's pretty crazy to get a detonator already. That's and I'm trying to. I'm not on comms, believe it or not. And other than with Baba, and I keep being like, guys, we have to kill this right now. We have to kill this sooner than later. Baba, he's standing in there to get the kill. Get out of there! Get out of there! He goes down, but he gets the kill right when we need it because our.
I didn't axe him with my axe because it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, to axe him with his axe right when our ship goes out of gets out of gas, and I'm just hitting these gung seats down as fast as I can. And once again, putting those platforms up for NGs. And I tell these, I type in chat, I say, NGs, or scouts, I need you guys to focus on getting nitro. So anytime I see nitro on the wall that's not like immediately grabbed, to me I'm like, okay, these guys, we got some green beards. You know what I mean? Because when I'm on scout, I'm like as disciplined as it possibly could be. My job is to light up the room on scout and to get nitro, especially in an escort mission where things move fast and the waves never stop coming, and they don't stop coming till you hit the ground running. And yeah, it doesn't make sense not to get the nitro. And every time I see nitro, I'm like, alright guys, get the nitro. Guys, get the nitro. Let's have fun here. And I try not to kick anybody. Oh, I'm also running the I'm running the build where you can shoot your platforms and make it like electrocuted, and you can shoot your guns and they'll be electrocuted. So I think that's actually a pretty good. I've played a lot of different versions. I actually have several different builds for my NG. Me and Enzi back in the day, we pioneered a platform NG build, which is like, you know, using platforms to create like an extended platform that funnels all of the enemies into your sentry guns, and then we use proximity mines. These days I'm running something way different where I want enemies to jump on my platform because I want to electrocute them. And it's just way different. And even though we have 4 teammates, it's like we don't have enough nitro to
Oh, it's almost done.
Now this is like, Baba's very new to the game. I mean, he's like only a couple levels in, and I keep trying to point out the nitro. With 2 scouts, I do not want to touch any nitro. That's like 1 scout should be enough for all the nitro in the room to be mined within the first, I don't know, about 60 seconds.
Where's the other one?
Yeah, so I tell these guys, basically just repeat the same thing I said. Scouts, I want you guys on nitro. That's about the extent that I'll do for what to do. And then here I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to create a certain platform to get up here and get this fuel. The scout actually, nice. He uses my platform to get that up there. I give him 1 more platform just in case he needs to back up. And any material, I kind of throw it towards the deposit area. I'm also running the secondary, which does such a good job of taking out single targets, and it will just destroy armor. So these Praetorians, yeah, see their armor just evaporating. So I have a weapon that's really great for taking out big targets, which is my secondary. And then I also have a you know, my little mini gun here, Stubby, I think it's called. That's good for taking out smaller targets, putting targets, like making them have like electricity and slowing them down, and then I also can shoot my guns, my platforms, which slows them down even more. And then I'm running the like little drones with my grenade that helps take out smaller targets. So I think between all of like this, I love this kit because it's got great AOE. Like I could plant in any single area, and with 2 sentry guns, electrified platforms, and a secondary that takes out big targets, I feel like I cover everything. As like the engineer, I feel like that's the heart of the team. That's how I always see the engineer is like, I have the highest DPS. I should be able to take out, you know, any small target, medium target, and now with this secondary, any big target. So I really feel like I'm prepared to take on any challenge. And I don't have any, like, I feel like my NG build, it just doesn't have any weak spots in it. Other than getting flown around and losing all my health to fall damage. Probably should have switched to the platform gun. I thought I would have hit the ground sooner. I just take a right away. I'm actually going to throw the drones down. There's enough enemies there. And I'm going to put a platform down on this gold. Vava needs the gold. Also, you know, these players are new, so they need the gold. When we get a little higher up in levels, you know, it's like gold doesn't really matter anymore. So I'll stop collecting it. And here we go. We reach the end. We reach the core. See the warden. Make quick work of him. And now it comes time to see how well our NGs or our scouts did on collecting nitro. I've instructed them that that's the only thing I want them to focus on. I don't care about anything else. And I've told Vava in comms that I want him to focus on just making sure the tank is repaired. So that's his sort of job that I've given him. I could have collected that red sugar. Wow, we only had enough nitro for 1 resupply by the end. Oh my god. We're 10 nitro away from 1 more resupply. That's just amateur hour. Where's all the nitro?
Did I just propel off your head?
We got so little.
I just propelled off your head.
And then Vava just realizing that you can like really do these crazy jumps off other teammates. Here, you know, it'd be nice that we don't use that much ammo. You'll see. Okay, I will say this: as I'm posting these Deep Rock games, I am playing with the noobs of the noobs. So if you're like me, a seasoned vet of Deep Rock, there is so much min-max going on that can happen. It's kind of like, you know, you just need to not be super frustrated and have a little patience. Here I'm trying to instruct Vava that, hey, let's clear our sight lines. So would you mind drilling out some of this stuff? And yeah, I think we're all new. Well, not me, but we're all new here, and we'll just have to have a little patience. Maybe I should fast forward through some of this stuff. We did get all the gunk seeds, which I feel like maybe these scouts were really interested in that. We have 28 nitro, so we need 7 more nitro. 7 more nitro and we can start this thing. And I say it in chat, 7 more nitro. Hey, I saw some in the last room. Starting in 10 seconds. So this is me being like, we need 7 more. I'm just instructing people like at this point, saying, hey,
are you blind? Look over here.
This is really your job. I've told you several times. I'm gonna start in 10 seconds, regardless if you get that nitro or not. I mean, we're has 3, so at the end of the day, I can do this solo. These people could be they could drill a hole in the wall and go stand in their AFK, and I think I can handle this on my own. Just because of how my kit is. And then I like to use platforms to just clog up these holes. It's just a little min-max thing, but I just, you know, I want to make sure I'm funneling these guys everywhere I can. And then this is me with my platform electrode thing. And it's great for slowing down and dealing good DPS damage. It's such a nice way to accompany everything. Here I see a guard. These players don't know that I'm well, my guns and all our other teammates don't know that I'm running Beastmaster. I think I had a game where someone was like just they spent like, I don't know, 5 minutes shooting at my Steve, and then after 5 minutes they're like, wait, how do you get this guy? And I'm like, oh, it's a perk. And they're like, you're gonna have to show me where to get the perks. You're like, okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know who you are.
Has broken through the outer shell. So far, so good.
Okay, this is the round where I think we can actually lose, because I don't know. I feel like some of these teammates they're looking at these big rocks forming and they're not necessarily shooting at them. This is super important because they can deal a ton of damage, and if you're on top of the if you're on top of the tank thing, you actually die from these proximity. So here I'm just trying to help mitigate this stuff.
What?
Just slam in, and I'm gonna see if I can start repairing. Even though I've given this job to Baba, I'm just gonna help out. Lead the way. Lead by example. And I'm out of sentry ammo. I'm out of a lot of stuff, so it's time to
Incoming swarm. Keep the dozer safe.
a thing. And after this whole game, or maybe before it, I don't know. I haven't added it yet, but I'll show my build. You can see what I really like it. I really like this NG build. I feel like it gets best of both worlds. I like the platform NG build that we made years ago. Now it's probably been over 4 years ago. That was so much fun to figure out. And they've added stuff. They've tweaked some stuff and updates. So I think this is like a new viable, different kind of build that they used to have available. But I would suggest everybody check out this build if you can. It's like I said, it covers all the bases. And wow, I'm already out of sentry. But that's the thing with having 2 sentries. If you try to keep them loaded, and they're just going off, taking out all these small little targets, they're gonna run out of ammo super fast. Especially with little newbies that they're not min-maxing as hard as they probably could. I probably, should recognize that, hey, I'm the one getting most of these kills here. I probably should just take an extra
Got a big horde of enemies approaching the drill dozer. Defend it or die trying.
I think one of our teammates got blocked up, so this is a perfect time to drop a drone. Just because I'm out of sentry ammo, so now oh my god, a detonator, and this thing's trying to case me. I don't know if Vava knows to bail teammates out. This is not looking good. We are kind of in a desperate situation here, and I've used my dash already, so I need to like wade through the storm here. And these spreaders actually can do a ton of DPS, but it'd be great to draw this detonator away from our tank. Our big drill thing. I don't know why, I don't know the name of it, just off the top of my head. Wow, there we go. I got my dash back. This is the perfect spot to take out our detonator. Oh no, the drill dozer. Okay, it's the drill dozer. The drill dozer just took permanent damage, and we still have a, oh my god, we still have a bulk detonator out. So that could, did we just lose our other side? Oh no. Uh-oh. We are now in a desperate situation because the explosion from the bulk detonator can actually take out the rest of our health. And we are so close to winning. I'm looking for some ammo because I'm just out. I'm out of all the stuff that helps mitigate some of these smaller guys. Hopefully our teammates can start stepping up here. We are so close. Let's see if we get it. Oh. Wow, that was crazy close. And the bulk detonator, it goes off after we get the win here on the main objective. I'm gonna grab the core and those guys, we had another little small event that we could do, but here's the thing. I don't think we should do that event. That's like one of the harder events. That purple like glowing stone we saw. I should know the name of it, but I don't. That's also new to me from the last time I've played. And I say we're too low on ammo to do that other thing. Even in this game, wow, another bulk detonator. So
Weapon ready.
I think because of I think we should just get out of here. So I'm gonna probably hit the drop pod. I don't know what I'm waiting for. This is a little bit of indecision.
Die like your mother dead.
Oh, I think, you know what? I'm just gonna grab this last resupply and we can get the hell out of here. Cars crash salesman, probably. Car crash kills Fammy. Okay, that's the stupidest name I've ever heard. They didn't get the gold. I'm probably gonna go back through these rooms and be like, oh wow, this is a lot of stuff. And then also just based on everybody's skill and how we handled this whole has 3 mission, I'm gonna say let's pass on this. The last thing I want to do is drop. See that like thing to our left, that purple stone. That's all like a. I mean, if anyone's watching this channel and knows Deep Rock, they know what that is. But
Everyone start bolting it.
we're just gonna get out of here. I think I called the drop pod. Baba, he's a little bit late to get out of here, but it's really not. I mean, getting to the drop pod on the escort mission, I would say, is one of the easiest missions. There's a ton of nitro around there. I should just not look around. It'll just piss me off to see what I missed. And okay, the drop pod's here, so now I have a ton of ammo to set up. We should be all good to go. Should have an easy ride out of here. Supported. Little help, guys, to take this out. I have the drones out. The drones are so nice taking on most targets. It's doing like constant AoE. And I got my 2 sentry guns up. Molly's almost here. This is smooth sailing. I'm gonna throw another drone down. And I see the oppressor. Damn, look how fast I can kill this thing alone. I mean, it has 3. So that's another little caveat. To me, with all my upgraded weapons and all my upgraded stuff, has 3 is like, what is that noise? Oh my god, another bulk detonator. That's our 3rd or 4th one this game. Because we had one at the beginning. We had one during the last part. We had one spawn after we had finished the last part. This is our 4th one. And everybody dies! Oh my god! Everybody got in the drop pod and then died. Alright, throwing out my last
guy died
drones.
inside there.
Wow, okay. Now I need to get these guys up before I step in there. Otherwise the mission will be over. So I need to actually let these guys get this guy up before I step in. There you go. He's up. Get out of here. Wow. Oh my god. That was a lot of bulk detonators for one mission. 4 is pretty insane to see. When I say LOL, wow, GG's. Mission complete. And we got everybody up and got everybody out of here. And that was a fun game. That was a funny, honestly funny game. Just to watch from the outside and try to like just have a big group of greenbeards. We got 9k experience. I got 202 kills and decent on the mineral. I wasn't really focused on mining. With 2 scouts, it's like I shouldn't be mining anything. Honestly, my score should be 0. 2 scouts should be able to mine the entire thing super fast. And there we go. Yeah, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys like to see some more Deep Rock videos. And I will see you in the next one. GG's.